All right, here we go. Picking up on the wood fence, and I got my wood delivered. I got my pickets. I got 95 pickets. 12, 13 2x4s, and I don't know how many. 6 of 2x6s. So, getting the gate, you're getting posts set first. So that one's concreted. That one's concreted. The last three, the two 6x6s, and then the last 4x4s concreted in. These two, I just stuffed them in the ground and put dirt on there just to hold them in place. Not going to concrete them because the shop, my shed, I should say, the monster shed, when I build the monster shed, it's going to take up that spot, so that's going to come back out anyway, so I'm not going to concrete them in. As you can see, we've got that one concreted. I started digging out here so I can remove these two posts, get the fence out of the way. And I'm about to start with a 2x6 on the ground in here. Let me come on this side. Ooh, it's got a mess. It is hot too today. Man, it's almost 90 something degrees. It's hot. So, kind of got all this dug out. I'm gonna put a 2x6 on the ground between these and level it where I want the height of my gravel to be. This area between here, of course, I'm hanging the fence posts, the gates, and all the way down here, right up to the front of Suburban, 28 feet, 30 feet back. I don't know. We'll see what it turns into. 10 feet wide. It's 10'5" between the posts. So I'm going to put a 2x6 on the outside and a 2x6 on the outside here. And I'm going to box me in a gravel parking area and all of this. That's what all this is for. Let me back up. This is too close. You can't see. All right. So right there, I'm going to put a box in down this. Box it in with some 2x6s. Not today, but that's coming. So I'm going to put 2x6 all the way across the front here. Because actually the whole backyard across here up to about where this tree is, so I don't know, 30 something feet, yeah, 20, 35 feet, whatever it is, I'm gonna gravel all this in. All this is gonna be gravel and be boxed in and to be leveled with 4-inch deep gravel to set the 4x4 frames, and then 2x6, because it's gonna be a shed, like I said, monster shed. It's just to hold the motorcycle and my tools and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to build a big shed that I can pull the bike in and out of to work on it, because working under that thing, yeah, that sucks. So that's the initial plan. That's why I put in the gate right here. I want to pull the Suburban in and out, and then it'll be a nice, it'll look nice when I get the shop built. That's down the road, but if you hit that subscribe button, you won't miss it when it gets there. So go ahead and subscribe if it helps me out a lot. A little right down there in the little corner, boop, right there. Hit that subscribe button down there. So anyway, a little lizard running across, I probably can't see it. About to start with that. So I'm gonna try to dig some of this out, and then I want to get that 2x6 leveled up and set down in there to where I think it'd be good for a 4-inch bed of gravel, so that I don't have to dig all that out. I could rent a skid steer and dig that out pretty fast and level it up, but I still might. Probably not, because I'm a cheap guy. If you guys are watching my channel, you might be a little redneck too, and you like it cheap, which is what I like to do. So that's why I do everything myself. It's either, figure out how to do stuff or you just die. So that's my choice. That's why I built that myself. Never paid anybody to do anything on it. Done everything myself. And that's why I'm doing all this myself. That's what I like. All right, so let me see about putting this 2x6 in. So I'm gonna pause it so I can do some work, because I'm out here by myself, so I can't hold this and do that at the same time. All right, let me try this. All right, here we are, 3:35. Starting to get a little bit of rain, but I got my 2x6 put in. Had to take that post, that center post that was right here, because it would have been right in the way trying to get the board in. So that had to come out. That was not easy. Old man digging stuff is hard. So got that dug down, got the board put in right where I want it, and yep, it's leveled up. If you can see that, it's leveled up, it's good. So from my string line, which I drug out all the way across here and leveled, you can see it's the posts are not level. Don't worry about that. Like I said, those two are coming out. The tops of this one, we got an upgrade here. I knew we were going uphill. So that one's off. I could cut it, whatever. I don't care. I'm I don't know if I'm gonna level the fence or if I'm gonna let it go with the grade. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what it does. But anyway, to come all the way across here, and once I get the shop put in, you can see how much this ground is. That post was pretty dug out. Yeah, dog. What's the matter, Luke? But you can see where the house is, or that cable used to go to that shed, and there was power in there. I've disconnected it from the fuse panel inside. It's not hooked up anymore. I pulled it out of the breaker, so I'm not going to electrocute myself. Don't worry. I'm going to pull it out because that's going to disappear anyway. So this, you can see my red line. That is going to be the top of, right there is going to be the top of the board all the way across, which is the same as there. So from the string line down, top of it is 66 inches. So 70 inches down, so another 4 inches down of gravel, and then 2 inches deep, kind of in there, so I can level more dirt in there. And it's only going to have 4 inches of gravel. Should come to the top of the board all the way across, and I'll be level. So that'll level me out, and it'll be 2 inches below the foundation of the house. So the top of the board right there, 4 inches down. So basically where the dirt stops down here, that will be the gravel right there. So the board's going to come down, or the top of the board's here, the gravel's right here. So it's 2 inches below. Sorry, I said that all backwards. It's 2 inches below where the house is. And I'm going to put another board on this side, and it's going to come down here. So I've got a lot of leveling. You can't tell it, but the yard really drops down right here. It starts to drop. So as I dig and level, I may even have to get some backfill. I don't know. We'll see. There's quite a bit of dirt to take out in this area to level all of that. When I grind the stump out, that'll level some stuff. At least I don't have to take that super deep, so that's good. I can just get that down to the ground level almost. It'll be good. But anyway, from the edge of the shop, which is going to be just to the inside of this post, the house, there'll be a little walkway right here, because I'm going to put a door right here, if you can imagine. See, I got my little pathway here. This is going to be porch, but you'll walk out right here, and this will be covered up here. Of course, it'll be covered. But you'll walk over here, put the door to the shed right here, so you can come out. It'll be covered. You can walk into the shed. This will all be done. So I got to dig this down, and I'm going to build a deck that comes out here and goes almost to the AC unit. Build a nice big deck here that'll connect to a deck that'll come out from the shop. So that's why I want to be 2 inches below the grade when I put in 2x4s or whatever. I can cut and do whatever I need to do, and it'll be pretty easy to put the deck out here. So the deck will cover this whole area, so I don't necessarily need all that for the grade, because I can build the deck, so I don't have to put dirt everywhere. And also it gets rid of all this crap I don't have to mow. So that'll be nice. And it's raining on me now. But it took me a little while to do this. Whew, pulling this sucker out, man, it bent and everything. I bent the crap out of it pulling out of the ground. Anyway, my hand, truck hadn't moved, so I didn't use the truck. But there we go. I just got to backfill this down a little bit, backfill on the other side. I got to dig part of that out. I'm gonna move all this down. Like I said, it'd be 4 inches of gravel on that side too, so that all that'll soak in the ground. Like right now when it's raining, and under my shop, get the 4x4, same thing there, is a like a pier, not pier and beam, sort of, I guess, but it'll just sit on the ground. But we're making progress. I'm glad it's raining because it's cooled it down. But there we go. All the posts are in. My first header. So now my gate, as I start building my gate, the bottom of the gate's going to set just a little bit above that so that it can swing open. And it'll be just above the gravel. And I'm going to set the level all the way across. I'll have to dig boards down. See, that one's a little bit deeper, and it'll go higher up over there, and that's got a big dip. I got to level some of that too. Some of that brick will come out, and that'll all level up, and I'm going to gravel around it. It'll still be a brick right there outside that door, I think. There's no point pulling all of that up. But as I level that and gravel it in, and then it'll be a curve that'll kind of come right out there. It'll connect. You can kind of see in this area. You can see where the trucks came. And they did their driving. If you guys are still watching, you may not be. Somebody's watching this, probably my dad. Hey, Dad. All right, you can see right here, kind of comes around. So if you can imagine to right here, and it'll just ease up to that post, and then there's my driveway to get in and out. What's up, Zilla? All right, now I need to figure out the picket. Well, the pickets are 6 foot. So from basically from my footer right here, my 2x6, 6 foot up is where the top of the fence is going to be. So I'll measure that out, and I can start putting in some of my 2x4s across the top to level that. From this one, of course, that'll stay open. I'm gonna go start putting up some 2x4s. That'll be the next part. Let's pause it again. All right, here we go. I have got a section put up because I am old and I'm getting tired. It's 6 o'clock, but there it is. There's the first section put up. That way I can just take the gate and slide it back over here tonight. Keep the dog. That way if I let him out, he ain't gonna get into nothing and run out. I don't have to worry about putting him on a leash or anything. He probably wouldn't do anything anyway, but put this in all the way across. You can see the string line, it's all measured up. I'm just going to go straight across, and down there I'm going to cut the boards. I'll cut the bottom to keep the same that same rise. That's like 6 inches, 6.5 inches, something like that. And then those will sit right here on the gate and everything else. When I get that built tomorrow, it'll sit a 1/4 inch, either 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch, somewhere there above that board. It'll sit just above that 1/4 inch going that way. And I'm gonna do these about a 1/2 inch just because I got to clear the gravel back and forth and it'll get moved around. So I want to make sure it doesn't hit on the gravel. Should be well above it, but we'll see. And I'm gonna cut, like I said, cut the boards across the bottom here so it stays at the same rise and it'll just be level all the way across. And it'll match it because it's not that much of a rise. I mean, it 8-10 inches, something like that. It finally goes up above that. As you can see where the board is, it kind of goes up. It's not that much. So as it comes across here and I get to that part, I'll just kind of trim those down and keep the same. I'm not going to dig all this out. That's just too much effort. I'll dig it out to there, and then I'll start just cutting the boards shorter. So at least the top will look even. The ground will be here because they're going to dig something along here and put a border, probably another 2x6 type thing, and just shape it around here so it keeps the same shape with gravel. And it looked good, but we're getting there. Pulling them damn poles out. Whew. Man, I tell you what, that's rough. That's rough on the back for old folks. But let's see, it don't look too bad. I know, like I said, the big gap, but 2x6 will be down there, and then it'll be gravel on this side. And it's kind of a patio built around here anyway, so he'll never dig under it because it's going to be a wood patio there anyway, so it doesn't matter. And then the shop will be across here. So you can see we're straight right across that line. It's pretty even, nice and even up here. I'm liking it. Looking good, looking good. This was a lot of work today. I gotta move. I don't know if I'm gonna move all that stuff back here and I'm gonna mess with it. It's behind the car anyway, but we're getting some fence, y'all. It is almost done. So I'm gonna end this up now, and then I'll put up more tomorrow as I build the gate and do some other stuff, the double swing gate. I'll see how that turns out. Like I said, I'm just kind of making this up as I go. Watching a few other YouTube channels to see what other people do, giving me ideas, but basically just kind of running with it. And if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. Oh well. It'll be good enough to keep the dog in. Ain't that right, Luke? Stupid dog. All right. I am done. There's the last look. I like that fence. Man, it looks good. I do like that. That's so much better than a chain link fence. Way better. All right. That's it. Later.